And a guy runs by in the background again.
Mm-hmm. Just watch.
I
Someone will.
cannot. I cannot. I'm gonna have to log off right now, y'all. Goodbye.
It's still dark looking, but there is light
It's
out
better.
there.
Turn off the light in this room and just leave your little light on.
And there we go.
Another idea would be if you paint the walls gray, it'll darken the room you're in, so then the black won't be so bad. You know?
It looked like I was gonna get fucking haunted, and I was gonna get pulled out of this room by my feet.
This looks normal though. Now.
This works. This is conducive to a playing atmosphere.
Or you could turn your desk around and also share the brick wall.
Yeah, I could.
Because the brick wall is just fabulous.
No, there's no space. People would run into the desk.
You've committed.
Green screen a brick wall.
I'll have nice art and plants on this side of the wall at some point once
Yeah.
unpacking is done, approximately 6 months from now.
Okay, so when we left off, you had all been spending the night in Neverwinter after some of you had an encounter with Grast, and others of you had a nice night in.
We really should have done
yeah.
Molly last night.
I don't know. I feel like we were tripping without the drugs. You know what I mean? We were already there.
While I'm gonna retcon a little bit, and while I shine this bright ass light in my face, I am gonna get up a little bit earlier, like pre-dawn, before everybody does. I assume that most people are like asleep in various places of the Moonstone Mask, if not had already vacated to their own residences.
The Moonstone Mask does also have rooms that people tend to stay in overnight.
Oh, there's probably a spa in here somewhere that we did not.
You don't know. Maybe I went to the
use.
spa. You don't know.
Oh.
Just start opening doors.
It's a very full service location.
And
yeah.
And y'all were probably he probably purchased a room for y'all.
Oh, it's part of the entry fee.
Yeah, we're all comped.
It's all inclusive once you get in.
Wow.
You don't want to know how much it cost for you to get in.
Oh.
I do not. I'm gonna live in blissful ignorance of the gift that we were given.
Wait, can I go there and get the amount of money that didn't get charged for me?
Yeah, I'm gonna extricate myself from Jorlin, and then I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna collect Dawnbringer, and then I'm gonna leave. And then once I'm outside, are the attendants still there? They probably are.
They are. You can't tell whether or not they're the same attendants.
The same people. All right, I'm gonna hand them my mask. I'm gonna say thank you for the nice time. Actually, can you just hold on for this for me? Is the entry? Do I need like a stamp or like a band?
They tell you once you exit, you would need to pay for entry again.
Oh shit. Well, I'll just wait for my friends to wake. That could take a while. Well, if my friends come out, just tell them I've gone ahead. I assume you know what they look like at some point. You've seen us without masks.
We have not.
Shit. I'll wait. Okay, never mind. And I fly up. I'm just.
Okay.
I find the highest point of the Moonstone Mask and see if anybody stops me.
No one stops you from settling onto a nice. There's a nice balcony on the 5th floor that you can settle onto. It's got some greenery around. Looks out over the bay.
I peek into the doors I go into. Is this like a private room? Barbru is in there.
It seems to be connected to a large bathhouse.
Oh. Wow, they do have a spa. Alright. I am gonna set up I'm gonna set up Dawnbringer on the floor, and then I'm gonna get naked.
Because that's what
Okay.
your god likes.
I'm gonna get naked, and then I'm gonna look up the moon, and I'm gonna say, "Nice to see you again. Thanks for everything. Please make sure that me and my friends are still good. I had a weird dream last night. Maybe I have a second mom? Don't know what that means. Anyway." And then I dance for her. For Elastri. I give her a little dance.
Okay. You regain 1 charge of your moon glow.
I did not expect that.
What is that? What is your moon glow?
What is my
tell us more.
moon glow?
What is
That's
that?
private. And then after I give a little performance, I'm just gonna put my clothes back on, and then I'm gonna wait for the sun to rise. And then just as the sun is rising, I'm gonna be like, "Dawn, are you ready? You ready for this?"
She says, "It's been a really long time."
I can take you really high if you want. Probably not too high, but like high.
No, this is good.
Okay.
I can fly twice as high.
Butterflying.
Yeah, as the sun rises, Dawnbringer's hilt, where it's sitting on the ground there, ignites and the blade appears. And as the sun peeks over the bay, it starts shining brighter and brighter and brighter. You hear the telepathic equivalent of a contented sigh.
Aw. You good? I pick her up.
Yeah, I'm ready
You
to
good?
go and take some of this light back down with us.
Oh yeah, we are going back down. Well, that's good. I mean, it's only for a little bit, I think. And then who knows where Graven Hollow is? Pocket dimension. I don't think the sun exists there. Or, I don't know. I'm not very smart about that stuff. All right, let's go. Let's go wait downstairs for these yokels to wake up. I fly back down.
Yeah, you can wait downstairs for everyone else to make their way out of the Moonstone Mask slowly.
Bring
It takes
chicken.
3 hours.
You could like go get a coffee. You could get a croissant. You know.
Get my brunch on, like a late brunch.
No, I feel like Baru, now that he's up with the sun, it's like an early riser. Like when the sun's up, she's up, kind of thing. Very, very much not a late sleeper.
Even a night with 2 ladies and a bunch of grapes.
And now that there's a spa, I mean, who knows? Could have been. But yeah, no, she's not. She's up at the dawn, I think.
Okay.
Now Thea, on the other hand, we're gonna be waiting around for hours.
Thea seems like she's just gonna have a lie-in today.
Yeah.
Thea's like,
pick her
I'm
up on
never
the
leaving
next
this
go
place.
Yeah. It's good as long as I stay in here, then I'll stay here.
Alright, and to the north in the Driftwood Tavern, Kipo and Zoltan are probably waking up.
Oh yeah, Kipo's up pretty early in the morning, furiously taking notes before he forgets anything that happened the night prior.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm up. Sorry.
I feel like Baru would bring up that she had a weird or different dream to Ray as they were walking back to
What did
meet
you
up with
dream about?
everybody in the morning.
What did you dream about?
Oh, it was like the first dream, but not the same. Like,
Okay.
it's weird. It's like
Are y'all back in the with everyone now?
They're
or
on
no?
the way walking back.
Okay.
it's like I don't know. I felt powerful, which I don't normally feel in the other dream. I like strong, but there were all of these people fighting. I think they were fighting under me or for me, but
Mm.
at the end, I mean, I died at the end. But that's, that
So
happens in the other dream all the time.
in the other dream, are you just like you? Like a depowered you? Because clearly you're a very powerful individual. Or, but yeah, what do you mean by power or powerless, I guess?
So it's like in the first dream, it's just me and like this like darkness, and I keep rising up out of it and then dying over and over. Like it's like this ichor. I just keep reappearing and dying in this cycle over and over and over. But in
So
this one,
you're being reborn?
yeah, like continuously so.
Okay.
But in this one, it's like there are other people there. There's it's like a fuzzy landscape or something. It's it's not clouds in the distance. It's people and horses and weapons.
Interesting.
I mean, did you have a dream? I mean,
Well, now that you ask, I did. It was kind of actually nice, also weird. I dreamt of this woman, right? So there's this woman, very lovely, very smart, and she's like really dedicated into making me.
like you're being crafted or created or something.
Yeah, but not me because I'm me unless.
Obvi.
So anyway,
do you think? I mean, we should ask the guys if they had weird dreams too. I don't know if this is a symptom of whatever demon guy visited us last night that did something to mess with us, or if they're having weird dreams too,
maybe. I don't know. Well, I imagine that if you and me got new ones, I'm sure that they did
Yeah, they
too.
probably did too.
Question. They would know that Thea got a new dream, right?
Nope, Thea's not awake yet.
But doesn't Thea's dream project to everyone around? Oh, there's overpowers.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Got it.
Yeah, I think Ray only experienced Thea's dream once because of the Mythalar, right?
That's right.
That's right.
And we
And
have
when
an
you're
impression
awake-
of your dream from when you did your weird psychic scream to all of us in the council, I think, right? Or we got a glimpse of it.
That's right.
If I think about it when everyone's awake, then y'all will. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we should talk. She called me her son. So I guess that's the one big tip-off that's probably me but not me. Because I'm definitely not a son.
Maybe
Unless she meant S-U-N.
yeah, like because you're like into the moon, so like maybe you got a little like
Yeah, I
And
definitely
you-
have a
going
theme
on?
going.
And you've got Dawnbringer.
Yeah, I have a theme going on here. Like,
That's
I
true.
worship Last Tree. I've got, but the theme is confusing because I'm also like, I like rocks.
Mm.
I like rocks. I don't know.
Rocks could be
maybe-
planets.
maybe-
You could go for like a celestial bodies kind of thing.
Ah.
If only the dreams had subtitles.
I need the Hard of Hearing Dreams, please. I need them captioned.
Caption, please. Close captions.
I
Okay.
figure we'll take it back.
With that, you arrive back at the Driftwood Tavern, where you find Zoltan and Kipo. What are you two doing when they arrive?
I would have been questioning Zoltan already to see whether or not anything had changed last night.
Go ahead with that, and then they'll arrive then.
So, I'm not sure if it was just me or if you also had other things going on during your dreams last night, but I had a completely different one, so I'm wondering, if it was like based on recent activities that we were going through, or if it's just me, or because it seemed kind of crazy. I'm not quite sure if it's like, past life type things, or if I'm seeing memories of something else that I'm somehow connected to that is completely beyond my control, but what do you think?
I blink. I just stare at him and blink a couple times. That cartoony, like you just said a million things and like really, really freaking fast. And
Zoltan just woke up and hasn't had coffee.
But somehow I comprehended it all, and I'm like, well, yeah, I did have a new dream. I wouldn't necessarily call it like a completely new dream. Like it wasn't the same, but it was kind of like a continuation, if that makes sense. Like in my first dream, I was waiting for this like thing to happen, and then it happened. So it was just kind of like a natural, the word's eluding me right now, a natural progression. There it is, kind of a dream. How was yours like different? Completely different, or do you think that it kind of? You said theme, right? You said a lot of words, and I'm going to be honest with you. Both Zoltan and Clinton might have tracked off a little bit during it.
Well, yeah. It's kind of hard to tell if they're connected or not. Because in the first one, I'm like a snake, but in the second one, I'm like a lot of different things. I don't recall one of them being a snake.
Were they animals?
Some of them.
Okay. Were they? What else were they? What kind of animals were they? I like animals.
Well, I don't have specifics.
So, but then how do you know they were animals?
Well, I take many forms. Some grand, some small, becoming whatever I need to survive.
Oh, so you don't necessarily know that. Well, out of
There might have
character.
been a snake in there.
Out of character. Would he know like the forms, or he just gets many forms?
It's just sort of a blur.
Okay.
They know that they shifted through a lot of different ones, but it's all
I
sort of
got you.
blurs together.
Okay.
That's rather suspicious, because, I'm sure many things shapeshift, but, I shapeshift and my dreams shapeshift, so is this, like, me, or?
Well, mine doesn't really seem like me, and I don't really think that anyone else's necessarily seem like, them, and so I would assume by, another word that's eluding me at the moment, but the process of whatever. Anyway, that yours would also not be you, if that makes sense. But I mean, but at the time, but you're in a dream and like it feels like it's you, so it's you, like you are the subject of the dream. But then, like, I've had other dreams, that aren't like this serious, where a person is a person, but they're not that person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That does that make sense? Like, it didn't.
Like you see your best friend, but you're damn sure it's Driss Doerden.
Right, but when you look at them, like in your mind it identifies as Tom, your best friend Tom, but visually they are, completely someone else. But that person to be your best friend Tom, even though they don't look like your best friend Tom actually looks.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Bombadil, to be exact. But yeah, so I think it's probably like that, where it's like I don't know though. I don't really know. It could be us. It's weird.
Rest of you can show up at this point.
Oh, good, you're up. We had
Morning.
a weird night. Hopefully yours was not as weird as ours was. I mean, it was
weird
good.
Night? You got laid.
Hey, where's Thea?
Still getting laid.
Oh! Word. Fair enough.
She's really getting her money's worth.
Yeah.
Or, I guess Raynor never Ember's worth. Money's worth.
She doesn't pay for anything ever.
Yeah.
That's true. She might as well make you some I don't blame her.
On a completely unrelated note, dreams. We had dreams. Did y'all have dreams? Like new dreams. Obviously, we all always have dreams. If y'all aren't opposed, I could just share my dream with you. Like, actually share it versus like trying to relay it.
How many other people are in the tavern? Yeah.
Yeah, we're also gonna brain blast all the other people.
But I brain blast
I'm sure
them.
they already had it over the night.
They experienced it last night. They don't know that it was me, and they probably will just think like, "Oh, it's that thing again," and they'll probably be upset about it. But if we act cool, they don't have to know it was me.
Yeah,
I mean,
we can act cool.
They're they're getting it anyway. They're getting it anyway. They're just gonna get one extra dose of it, so that you guys can have. I don't have to. You know what? I'll just keep it to myself. Sorry.
I mean, maybe just like a little later, like when we're traveling back somewhere and we're on our own.
Sure.
I feel like
fair.
It's a little bit, or you can just tell us. I just think like.
Well, I can definitely tell you. Sometimes words just don't portray the actual visual. So I just thought that.
We can get it later. It's just I think it's gonna be more of a red flag if people start seeing them while they are awake.
Sure.
And not dreaming.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's easy to write off a bad dream. It's hard to write off a bad hallucination at
a
7 in the morning.
group hallucination in a localized area.
Yeah, we had weird dreams too. We also met a demon prince.
Oh,
Lord.
Yeah.
You guys didn't have one of those, did you?
What did they give you? What did he give you?
Nothing. He wanted to. He's it was Grass, the demon lord prince of, being hot and sexy and all the fun stuff. And
and you didn't take him up on that?
No. Because he's a demon.
He wasn't in my dream.
Oh, he was in real life. He appeared to us in the flesh.
In the flesh.
In flagrante delicto, he was.
Yeah, like literally in the flesh, like he was not wearing anything.
He was at Club Sexy Times?
Yeah, apparently any place that probably has like sort of kind of like a indulgence as their main attraction, that's his purview. So we should be mindful next time.
Yeah, he said he was looking for us. So he was glad
specifically us?
Yeah, he came over to us like right away when we got
He was like, "Hey, I didn't think you guys were fun," and then we were like, "Who is this man?" Stranger
Does he
danger.
Yeah.
obviously he's never fucking met us. That doesn't think we're fun.
Um,
The next time we're in
So-
like a major library, we should really like research any areas that may have strong ties to demon lords.
I mean, I don't think the Moonstone Mask is inherently Demon Lord grounds, but it's just that it happens to be a
Well-
brothel plus spa plus all-you-can-eat buffet.
I mean, sure, but we're not gonna, want to risk the chance of running into the Demon Lord of Sloth if we run into like a huge, widely known hookah bar or anything.
I mean,
Well,
there's
that'd be
kind
a
of
nice
like
bunkhouse for the night.
realistically, there is most likely a demon lord of hookah, and so we could just accidentally stumble upon his fucking favorite hookah bar, and boom, I'm the demon lord of hookah, because there's demon lords of literally everything. There's like a demon
that
lord
is
of
a good point. Bad,
There's a
bad
demon lord of
analogy with the
stub-
hookah.
there's a demon lord of stub toes. Like you could stub your toe and be like, haha, you're the 1 millionth toe stubber.
It's true. There are a million layers, more than infinite.
There are an infinite number of layers.
So there could be very well a demon lord of like very minor inconveniences, like toe stubbing or I don't know,
would hate to be
stepping.
part of that layer of the abyss.
Yeah.
That is probably that is actually the bottom layer of hell. That is the worst layer of hell. The layer of stub toes.
I want to go to the first circle. I want to go to the easy one, the first circle, where it's just like, you slept on the wrong side of your bed and your neck hurts all day. That's the kind of demon lord that I like want to be associated
That's
with,
Oh, I see. That's who you want to be friends with.
It's like Mad Max.
Speaking of layers of the abyss, the maze.
What about the
Nope.
maze?
Don't we gotta call up Baphomet or something?
Do we?
What? I don't remember this. As Riza brings up the quest log.
So we have to go to the maze. Contact Baphomet. Oh yeah, we do.
For what?
What for?
I need to go to a maze.
Zoltan's
Oh,
mentor friend
yes,
is
your
stuck
mentor.
in the labyrinth.
Is that the
not
only
a
reason we're going?
labyrinth.
Is that the only reason?
To go to the maze?
Yeah.
I don't have other reason to contact Baphomet.
No, he's like
Is
a
that
pretty
why-
bad dude.
What is he the lord of?
Who's
Demon
Baphomet?
prince.
I don't
Demon?
remember that
I
name.
assume there's only a couple princes, but a lot of lords.
Yeah,
Would we even do anything if Chris wasn't here?
I mean it's in our quest.
You're
log. I
muted,
think we
Derek.
would have talked about it at some point.
So there is only one prince of demons that is Demogorgon. That's one of his titles. Some of them have prince in the title, but it's just a titular thing. Demon Lord is the actual official designation.
Well, what is Baphomet presiding over?
Ba-
Mazes.
Baphomet is pretty well known. Actually, not mazes. He just likes mazes. He is the
That's his
demon
hobby.
prince of beasts and minotaurs.
Should have called that.
You know,
He just likes labyrinth.
Yeah, mazes are just a hobby. It's not actually part of his domain.
It wasn't until this campaign when I realized how big Demogorgon is that I looked back at Stranger Things and realized how much they fucked up with the big bads. Making Season 1 Demogorgon and Season 2 the giant thing swallowing the town, the Mind Flayer.
Isn't this one supposed to be Vecna? They said season 4.
The new one's going to be Vecna,
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, they're gonna do Vecna?
Yeah, it doesn't look like. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's Vecna, but
No, but the Mind Flayer wasn't a Mind Flayer, and Demogorgon wasn't
Yeah.
Demogorgon.
Yeah.
But if you pull back and take off all, if you pull the Dungeons and Dragons aspect out of it, I enjoy it. If you don't try to
Oh, it's fine as the designation.
yeah.
Hold on. Okay, well, go back to the dreams. Kibo. we got
Yeah?
sidetracked. Did you have a dream?
Uh-huh.
Do you want to share? No?
Well, yeah, so I was kind of shape-shifting all over the place, like I do,
Yeah.
and I kept getting kicked out of places. Like, I had an original family, but then I got kicked out of that family, and then I found a new family, and I got kicked out of that one.
That's sad.
Are you a bad person?
I don't think so.
It's a little
Does any-
early for the philosophical questions. don't you think?
Does anyone really think they're bad?
Yes.
Really
but-
though?
Part of
Yes.
it was the one of the families I was in involved Pale Knight and Rixali.
Oh.
What now? What now? How?
Maybe should have led with that.
Yeah, you buried the lead there a little bit.
Yeah, I was part of their
You're-
family at one point, apparently.
You didn't tell me any of this. All you said was you just changed some shit. You were like an animal. You're like, yeah, it was animals. I was a couple animals.
Excuse me, ma'am. I need whiskey in my coffee. Thank you.
Yeah. I go over and order a round of drinks for everybody at that.
I'll have the breakfast stout, please.
There were some other demons I didn't recognize, but
Wait, so you said
You wanna
Rexali
list
and
them?
who?
well, I didn't
Pale
get
Knight.
names.
Pale Knight.
Okay, sorry. I was taking notes and I didn't get it down, guys. That's all. I'm sorry.
Real night.
The only one that I wasn't able to recognize was somebody listed as a Shining Brother.
That's gotta be grass. I mean, he's
Did
not
he-
shiny.
Did he shine?
No, but he's Rixali's brother.
Yeah.
But-
are those the only two?
I think so.
Maybe it's you, Ray. Maybe it's like your dream. Maybe you're a son.
I'm a shining sun? No.
Yeah.
That's
well,
silly.
you are a shine.
I can't believe you'd kick Kipo out of
Wait,
your own
don't you have
family.
a shining brother? You have a shining brother.
He does not shine. I mean, he's a bard. I guess, like,
No,
He's
not
talking
you,
about
not you.
Kipo.
People
Oh.
has a shining
Yeah.
brother.
Well, sure. Gezel is on fire.
And wasn't he adopted? Was he kicked out of other families?
I guess. But
Holy shit! Your
Is-
brother! Your brother!
No,
It's your
that's
brother!
not it.
Gezel's not a demon. He's not that old. I'm older than he is.
I'm just saying he's a shining brother, and
We're literally,
he fits,
both Kipo and I are like 100 years old.
he literally fits every he fits it though, right?
But I think you misunderstand. It was Kipo who was kicked out, not the shining brother.
He's saying he recognized all of the people in his dreams, but couldn't recognize some sort of shining brother. So he's not
I
sure.
mean,
if
he was very
looked up with this.
charismatic,
Oh,
I guess, if
I
you
thought
say in
you
a shining
were-
way.
I thought you were experiencing as the shining brother.
No, that was
No.
another one of the demons.
Oh. Can we call your brother the shining brother from now on?
I mean, I guess we could go back to the Moonstone Mask and be like, hey, Grass, were you ever called the Shining Brother?
Hey, you probably don't even have to go back. Like, don't you have him on speed dial now?
No. The reason why he saw us there to begin with is because it is, like, and then it's like, he sees that place clearly than any other place.
Yeah. Derek, would the term or description of shining brother ring true for anything I might have heard of in any sort of religious or historical study?
You are welcome to make a religion check. Not particularly.
No. Thought real hard. Couldn't come up with anything.
Yeah, so I was going to try and see if Illindivossk was going to shed any light on what these may mean or how they connect to us, and then maybe try researching stuff or writing letters to people.
I just know that Rixali and Grass are brother and sister. That's as much as I know.
And you kind of left out in this portrayal of your dream the shifting between taking the mini forms thing, and now that you're saying all of these things, and you're the mini forms and the Pale Knight, which we have an association with, and the Rixali, which we have association with, and the quote-unquote Shining Brother, which you have maybe your dream is you.
Yeah, I'm going to be real honest. If all other avenues failed, I was just going to try and ask one of them.
Well, we did get some more information from Gratz. Rexali is pissed at us, so probably don't ask her. Because she's not so happy that we scampered off with that chain.
Yeah, Grass is definitely probably our most friendly non-friend
Genial?
demon.
Yeah.
Non-friend demon other than Eblis, who is more neutral than anything.
Yeah.
I feel like if we met Grass in another, lurid place, he would be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna drink with you guys." But if we met him anywhere else, I think he's gonna kick our asses.
Who was the demon that Hook gave us stuff?
Eblis.
Eblis.
Eblis. Okay, that's the one that essentially was like, I just don't want to be ruled by people, so I don't want the guy to come back.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and just to like marry up from last session, since we've done things differently, make sure that we have to get Fraz, who's stuck in the gem, or Gratz is at war with Fraz, who's stuck in the gem,
Yeah.
and the spooky clown dude was looking for the gem from Montaldareth. So
They're trying to acquire a demon in a gem.
Yep.
I'm a demon.
Are you in your dream? On your dream, Kipo? Are you related to Pale Knight and Rexali? Or just associated with?
I came to them and became part of their family, but then I got kicked out of there too.
Well, we came to Pale Knight. We summoned Pale Knight. So I would think of the fact that she accepted us as family because we summoned her, and then we got kicked out because we said, no, fuck this, we don't want anything to do with you.
That seems like a
Crazy.
stretch.
Yeah,
I don't
feel
know.
like
His
this
dream is
less of a prophecy of what's currently ongoing, and more as this feels like an ancient memory.
But doesn't it seem like yeah? It's very coincidental that it like your dream is just You know what I'm saying? Like it's just so
Because I mean, just before that, I was part of another family, and I had a lot of siblings. But I was challenging to those in power, and they kicked me out.
Oh, so you wanted to do a coup?
I don't know if it was necessarily challenging how things were run, or just presenting opposing ideas, and they didn't like that.
kind of like what we did with the rat, the dingamatox.
You know, you're selling me on it, Zoltan. I am a demon incarnate.
No, I don't think you're a demon. That's not what I was. Don't. No, I'm not trying to sell that. It's just I'm seeing a lot of connections with current events, is all, and it's weird to me. They say that history repeats itself, though.
Well, was anybody else as revelational?
No, not really. Well, okay. Well, I told B some of this while we were on our way back. But so my first dream, I always thought was the future, and not a memory like you think, like yours are. 'Cause I see a bunch of big stuff crushing cities, like leveling cities and decimating everything. So I kind of thought that maybe that's something that's to come, and that we had to stop it, or I had to stop it, I guess, because I'm the only one who's having that dream.
Right, that's your prophecy.
Do they look like current
Snort
cities?
a little bit at that.
Sorry, Zoltan, what?
Do they look like current cities? Like do they look like current time cities
I don't know.
or past
I don't
or
know.
future time?
You know how dreams are like weird, like it's a city, but you don't know, but you know it's a city, but when you wake up, you're like, was that actually a city? Because I didn't recognize anything about it.
And then next thing
just
you know, you're talking to a dog. Yeah, yeah, it's weird.
No.
Oh. But you just don't know how you get to it's just so weird. Time is weird.
But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much the gist of my first dream. Is I see things getting destroyed by massive hulking creatures. Second dream, the vibe, guys, the vibe is completely different. There is a very nice lady who is very intelligent, and she's making me, over
She's
years.
making you.
Yes, making me over years and years and years and years and years, and then finally, she finishes, me, and I'm, perfect, and she loves me, and it's nice, and then she says something weird, which is like along the lines of, "I hope I never have to wake you, my son." And then I wake up, or I woke up.
You know, to me that sounds like a weapon.
Maybe
Like if
Dawn's having a dream.
like if you
Well,
were to
Dawn
make a
saw it. Dawn sees my dreams too.
like
I'm
if
sure.
so I think what is the the D&D term for robots?
Automata.
Automata? So like if you were
Automaton?
to make like an automaton, like, and but it was like a defense or something like a weapon in case of kind of a thing. So you hope you never have to use it, but but in the event that you do, it's gonna fucking work. Like it's gonna do it. Like I did this fucking perfectly. Maybe that.
And in the first stream, were you the giant thing smashing everything?
Nope. I am
What
on
were
the
you?
ground. I am on the ground. I'm watching everything go.
Were you scared?
Well, yeah.
Nah, it was cool.
I was
Well-
just chill. I walked away from all the explosions that were happening in the background.
If you were experiencing it as the person who like set those events into motion, then you probably would not really be in fear, right? There would be like a certain calm about it. You might not be like completely at ease, but there'd be like a certain calm about about you, I guess. Versus if you're looking at this and experiencing it and you have no idea why it's happening, you're gonna be terrified. Kind of a thing.